So, just woken up in the camper, which we bought on Thursday. It was a very last minute decision, and yesterday was really good. Its start wasn't as good, but overall today was really good. So practice, we got transponder, didn't work, and setup issue, so we fixed that for quali. Then quali, we got P26, which is a bit shabby because we positioned ourselves really well. The speed just didn't come to us. We just didn't feel like we had the pace. It didn't come as quick as possible. It was coming towards the end, but we needed to come as soon as possible. So P26 in quali, and starting P26 for heat 1, where we got to P15, P26 for heat 2, where we got to P14, then starting P14 for the final, where we got to P10 actually. So it was a pretty good, consistent day, except from the quali. We just need to sort out our quali, so we're having a really finding a pattern where we're having really bad qualies. So we're going to try and fix that today on the Sunday. So camp was really nice. It's really nice to stay at the track in the evening and get a bit of a lie-in, extra half hour of sleep, which really helps. But I'll cut to my voiceover of the Sunday. So Sunday, way better quali, 17th, but still need some work, making a couple mistakes, but we're learning from them and slowly fixing them. Having a look at heat 1 right now on Sunday. New to this track, just clicking by Sunday what we were doing wrong, just clicking how to drive it. And final, maybe another video later. Just got a lot going on, a lot of racing going on as well. So with final, we started 8th, spent most of the race in 6th, then fell back down to 9th after a couple of silly mistakes that we will learn from, out of 34. So 9th out of 34 in the final, 10th out of 34 in the final on Saturday, which we're really proud of. Top 10 both days, quite consistent except from the quali, but we're learning from it. Championship, we went in this weekend 14th in the championship, got to 11th, which so far we've still got 2 more rounds left at Shennington. So if luck goes our way, then we can possibly get into 10th out of 34 in the championship. And came into the championship just to learn with a dream of top 10, and it's really an achievement for us to be getting top 11 so far, and maybe even top 10 in our first year of nationals. So we're starting behind Evan here. He's quite quick. He just dropped into a round here at SuperOne with Ben following Motorsport. So get a pretty good start. So Evan makes a really speculative move on the outside. Looks to go around the outside of Travis Dolby in the number 37. Amy Peacock there getting up our inside. And we get quite a big nudge there. That helps us get through Amy Peacock. We've lost a big gap to Travis Dolby and the pack in front. So Amy Peacock goes up her inside there. We just decide to not fight her. So we're just going to work with her. We make a couple of mistakes throughout the race, so we end up defending way too early in at least 2 of the races. So, you know, a lot of them, they're just working together and getting through the first lap and then seeing how things pan out. And if we lose them, we've learnt from that though, we don't defend so early. So got Timmy Shehaney in the 77 behind us. Just gonna try catch up to the pack in front and try not to lose time. And we're still just about, like, we're better because we used to be leaving a foot or even 2 feet off the white line going into a corner. And we're better now. We're still not. We're still leaving about half a foot. And you can see the guys in front of me, they're right on the white line, if not just about over it. And that's where they're getting the, because if you say you lose 300 every time you do that over a lap, that's like 3 tenths if you've got 10 corners. So we lost a bit of time to Amy Peacock and made a bit of a gap to Timmy Shehaney behind us. Amy Peacock going for a move there, and Travis Dolby just about holds it off around the outside. But there we go, we're still leaving half a foot again off the white line. Slowly catching up on a new Peacock here. A bit too much curb there, and probably my favourite corner, that one, or sweeping left-hand at Ozier's. It's very satisfying when you get it right. And we were losing a lot of time in the boot, which we figured out how to sort that out. Way too much curve there, but yeah, it was on the Sunday, heat 1 or 2, we figured out why we're losing so much time in the boot, so we sorted that, and it was a lot more faster now around the boot section. And Zach Jennings there, he's going to be hunting us down. See, he's right on the white line there, and they're catching us up quite quickly now. So yeah, Whilton Mill, quite a good track. I love it. It's the only problem, the track layout is amazing. I love the corners. The only problem is the track surface is just very bumpy, and everyone seems to agree on that one. It's quite physical. You know you've driven on Whilton Mill after a weekend of Whilton Mill. Very bruised, but we're starting to catch up on Travis Dolby here, slowly but surely. And one of our teammates, Jerry Duffsey, he had really good quali where he got P20 out 34, and he's progressing slowly but surely. For him, I mean, I'm just really proud of him for competing in a championship this big at 12. I mean, when we were 12, I was racing at the back at Hooton, just building up that racecraft. But yeah, he's progressing. He's doing really well. And then our other teammate Alex, he seemed to, every single race he just got taken out. So for Alex, it's just one of those weekends you want to forget, really. Not his fault at all. He just got taken out every single race. But we're right on the bumper of 37 here. I think Zach Jennings might have caught us up a bit from behind, and we lose a bit of time in that first corner, but we still get his slipstream. Nice round Christmas. Love Christmas. Really good corner. Probably one of the best corners of UK karting. A bit of chaos there. We seem to go wide to try and avoid it, and that's let Noah Clare in the 44 and Zach Jennings get past us. Can't really see on the right side there because the angle of the GoPro, but they're going to get past us. There's going to be more fighting in front, and we've lost 2 positions now. A bit of chaos, don't you? I'm not sure what happened, honestly, but yeah, Travis Dolby and Zach Jennings, and we follow Travis Dolby through, get that on Zach Jennings through the boot. Really love the boot, but we always seem to lose coming out. We seem to not get the power on as fast as everyone else does. That's nose cone there. Nasu panel seems to be a bit bent. He's going to send it, and he gets through. So we'll just work with him to catch up to the guys in front. And pack behind us, Timmy Shangy leading the pack behind us, and everyone seems to spread out a bit. But yeah, we've got top 10 in both finals, both days, which we're really happy about. Out 34 as well, it's really good. We're progressing, getting there, and really consistent, except from the quali, really. Yeah, but we're definitely getting the quali sorted out now, definitely helping it. But with race pace, it's really consistent. Still not just leaving even like 2-3 inches off the white line. That's costing us 100th, maybe 1000th of time, but that adds up very quickly if you take every corner. Alex McCullough there in front making a move on 31, going defensive, makes a move on Noah Clare as well. And Noah Clare there, we go around the outside, and he seems to get a very aggressive send, drives us off the track a bit, but you know, it's karting. It's lost us 2 positions now, but he got away with it, so fair enough to him. And Keen Hundal there, in 31 in front. They seem to gap us a bit now, as we've going defensive mid-race, which we've learnt from as well. We don't need to do that. We're defending from Tim Chinino, I think, and Noah Clare going defensive from 65. Kean Hundal, sorry, that was 65. I thought he was 31. My mistake. But low pack in front there. Kean Hundal sends it on Noah Clare, and we're going to be back on the bumper off the back in front. So Noah Claire going slightly defensive there, as we give him a little nudge going through the boot section. Very satisfying to get that curb around the boot, very bumpy. Final lap board comes out. We're just going to try keep our position, you know. Maybe see if we can get one more on Noah Claire. There's guys in front, Travis Dobie and Kian Hundal there fighting through Christmas. And not the best race. Definitely one of the worst from this weekend. We had way better, we're going a little bit defensive there. And stupidly, we make this mistake and we learn from it. We try to go around the outside of Travis Dobie, lose 2 positions, and then gain 1 back. We hold it round the outside of Neve Allen there. Very speculative from us, and Jerry Duffy there behind us. And we actually try and do that on the same person, Travis Dobie, in the next race, but we just slot back behind. But we definitely learned from that, and overall was quite shabby for a race. We lost a few positions, but we definitely made a couple of mistakes that we're looking back on now and we're learning from. So at least we're doing these mistakes, at least we're doing them this year instead of next year. This is just our experience here. First year in Nationals, been really fun so far, and try and keep the momentum into Shennington for the last weekend of SuperOne, and then we'll be doing Whilton for JKC as well. That'll be fun. And yeah, on to Shennington. Hooton first though in a couple of weeks' time, so very busy with the racing, but do like Shennington, and we've had quite a lot of practice on it now, especially with JKC. So we go into the pit lane here. Not too impressed with our race, as you can see, but overall really good weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you got the notification bell on to see when we upload our videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the sponsor as well. It helps us a lot. We'll be excited to carry on our journey with you, and see you at Hooton.